Hang on a minute. This doesn't look like an Aerostar. That's because it's not. This is my new aircraft. Thank you very much, YouTubers and followers and pilots and aircraft aficionados. It's been a long time since I updated my channel with anything more significant. What we're sitting in now is a 1967 Turbo Commander 680V. This is the second generation Turbo Commanders they made. They started with the 680T, and the 680V was the second model in the line. It's been almost 2 years since I bought this aircraft, and the reason I haven't been able to do any videos until now was that she was in the shop getting fixed for almost 2 years. And the reason it took so long is multiple reasons. I don't think we quite knew how many things, time-consuming things, were wrong with her. And also, I happen to have a mechanic who's very, very old. He's 80 years old, so he kind of works half days, more or less. He's very knowledgeable, but it takes a long time to get stuff finished. So that was very patience testing, you know. I don't know how many calls and visits I have done during these 2 years to kind of keep, you know, the pressure on. So in October I got the call that, you know, we're now getting very close, you know. So we went up and we did a couple of test flights, and we had some minor problems, but things that could be fixed. So in 3 days after I went up to pick her up, I was actually able, with an instructor, to fly her back to home base here. And that was a very nice moment after 2 years. We're still not done. There's loads still to do. I don't know if you can see here. This panel here is, you know, this is ancient stuff. Ancient, old stuff. Very heavy, very outdated. These old built-in Collins radios are just ancient and very scratchy and very, kind of, not very good, basically. There's an old HF system here. There's an old ADF system here that's inoperative. So, as I said, there's still things to do. She will go in for panel. I'm going to redo the panel now over Christmas, and I'm also going to redo the interior, which needs a lot of attention as well. So we're not out of the woods yet, but at least she's flying, and she's performing really well. I'll try to talk about why I chose a Turbo Commander in a future episode, but all I can say is that Turbo Commander, for me, having come from piston commanders, a Turbo Commander was kind of always the dream plane, and the ultimate, you know, personal transport aircraft. I'm very glad I found this old girl for a budget or a money that I could afford, you know. I would, of course, have liked to have had the latest models, the 695s, the jet prop series that they made up until 1985. They're wonderful aircraft. They're just above my budget, basically. I've been flying her about 15 hours now, and I can tell you that she's a very, very good performer. So I really look forward to some longer trips in the future when the panel's done, when the interior's done, and everything's cleaned up, and you know, kind of working better than today. I really look forward to a couple of longer trips for me and my family, and to be able to use it as a business tool and transportation tool for myself. Okay, that's it. More to follow.